Right, so guys, in Chernobyl there are a lot of different species of animals, and what the tour guide was saying, there are about 300 stray dogs that run around in Chernobyl, and I've actually found my first one, so I'm going to show you now, guys. Here it is. This is one of the stray dogs in Chernobyl. Our first one of many that we're probably going to see running around in Chernobyl today. Hello, mate. No, he's just chilling. He wants to stay out the rain and he doesn't want to be hassled. So I'm going to get the camera out of his face and carry on. So guys, we are actually stood in a furniture shop now, and everything that was sold here was sold to be put into the apartments. And as you can see, a lot of the stuff is still here. Like we've got drawers, cupboards, yeah, all the furniture that they would need in their apartments. And as you can see, it's a pretty decent sized room. So yeah, guys, the name of this shop is called Rainbow. And as you can see, the main colour of the furniture in this room is brown. So it's a bit funny, that. Yeah. So guys, as we walk around Pripyat, there is a lot of graffiti. And it's pretty amazing graffiti. I mean, check this out. That is proper artwork, that is. And I mean, this has been there for just over a year. And also, guys, recently there has been a sighting of a bear actually in Chernobyl. So yeah, it's quite ironic, really. Now I think the next place that we're going to explore is probably the place that I've been looking forward to the most. We are going to the amusement park. Now I want to go there and get a photograph. That is like the main reason that I'm here. Cannot wait. Right, so guys, we are here. We are in the amusement park now. And I can see it, the most iconic part of Pripyat, the Ferris. So explorers, we are now in the amusement park. Now this place was supposed to have been opened the 1st of May. That was the official opening of this amusement park. But they actually opened it early on the 26th, the day of the disaster. And that is because they wanted everybody to come down there and they didn't want anybody to panic what was actually happening in Pripyat and how dangerous the nuclear explosion was. So they opened it just to like put everybody's mind at ease, and it was only open for one day. And one thing that I noticed coming here is that Ferris wheel is a lot bigger than I first thought. I mean, when I see photographs and stuff, it doesn't actually show you really how big this Ferris wheel actually is. And then we have Warren, he's actually riding one of the rides there. And then right down at the end we've got the dodgems, and then a shooting range right behind. And as you can see, what I will show you guys later, there is some more artwork and there are some deer on the walls. This is probably one of the most iconic things in Pripyat. This is one of the main things that I wanted to see coming here. There's only one thing that I can do while I'm here, and that is I've got to touch it. I've got to I'm here. There we go. I've touched it. We have touched the Ferris wheel in Pripyat. And the one crazy thing is, when you walk around Pripyat and you see all like the paint and stuff, most of the paint has completely like disappeared, but the caps on this Ferris wheel are still yellow. I don't know if they use some special paint on this Ferris wheel. So guys, check this out. This is pretty crazy.
Like on one spot not so high.
One spot not high, but just moving it over, it goes to 207. And that beeping that you can hear indicates that there's gamma rays coming from this Ferris wheel.
So look at that. That's already gone down to 2.8. This beeping, it means that through the device, like flies the gamma rays. You see, as further, the beeping start to go lower.
Yep.
And as closer.
It's just crazy that it's that one little spot on there. Right, so explorers, we are actually going to go inside the dodgems now and show you a close-up view of these. So guys, it's crazy to think that this amusement park was open just for one day. All the money that was spent to build it, and they only opened it for one day. It's like, yeah, it's hard to get your head around. Right, so explorers, we are now inside a parade room. And as you can see, all the banners are here, but were never used. Now this was going to be used on the 1st of May, the opening of the fun fair. And obviously the disaster happened before they could actually use it. So it's just all left there in this room, never used. And now guys, we are going in to the theatre. So guys, we are now at the back of the stage in the theatre, and beyond this point would have been all the seats, but we can't go any further because it is pretty dangerous in there. And guys, in front of us as well, we've got some more lighting. And then beyond that would have been the seating area for the audience and the people that are going to come here and watch the theatre. Not going any further because it is like very, very dangerous. Explorers, we are now outside a grocery store. Now, as you can see all the shopping carts are still inside. And what I've been told is, now this isn't 100%, but it's what a lot of people think, that this was the first like grocery store and shopping market in Ukraine to have like trolleys. Like other supermarkets that you'd have to go to and grocery stores, you'd have to ask for what you wanted. This one you could just go around and get whatever you wanted. And apparently that was the first one in Ukraine to do that, because they wanted to make Pripyat like the best city or best town in Ukraine. And again, you can see the names of each aisle and what would have been sold in them aisles. And I think there is still the fridges of where they'd actually keep all the groceries. And again, guys, outside the supermarket we have more graffiti, and this is over 10 years old, as I was told. So we've got one which is a little kid on like one of them bouncy balls, and over here is another kid pulling a funny face. Right, so guys, we have come to some residential flats in Pripyat, and we are going right to the top. So guys, we are now on top of one of the block of flats, 16 stories up. Just check out this view. I think this is one of the best views in Pripyat that we are ever going to see. Absolutely incredible, guys. I'm literally lost for words. I am speechless. And guys, if you look over there in the distance, that huge dome is reactor 4 in Chernobyl. The reactor that blew up and caused all this destruction. Also guys, while we are up here, over there is Belarus. That is the border, and that's what separates Ukraine from Belarus. Guys, just to show you how high we are, if you're scared of heights, look away now. "16 stories high, looking over Pripyat. Absolutely incredible. My dream has definitely come true, guys. So we're here entering the hospital now. And this is the main hospital in Pripyat. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff to see in this place. Right, explorers, we are now in the hospital in Pripyat, and the first room that we come into is an operating theatre. Now, as you can see, we've got the lights on top, we've got the operating table, and we've got some medical equipment. I'm not quite sure what's in it. If you can translate that, then yeah, translate it for us in the comments section. Also, guys, it looks like there's like some sort of safety coat or something, doctor's coat. I'm not sure what it is. So... Honestly, explorers, check out how long these corridors are. With no electricity inside there, and as dark as it is so eerie. It's time to get the lights on and explore this hospital a little bit more. So guys, if you've seen Josh's video on Chernobyl, you know that he went into the basement of this hospital and he found all the firefighters' equipment down there. This was one of the main entrances to get down, but what they've done is they filled it in now, so it's a lot harder to get in. But yeah, that would have been good to see, but we can't get down there. And apparently it's like a maze down there, very hard to get around. But yeah, very radioactive down there as well. And next to the entrance, guys, there's a safety suit here. And that is to stop people from like cutting themselves while they're down there. And, like get infected with like radiation and stuff that they want to keep out of your bodies. Right, so guys, in the basement, there is still the like clothing that the firefighters would use. Somebody's actually brought a bit of the fabric that was worn by a firefighter up. Now if I stand back and look at our meter, you can see it's reading 0.33. Now if I put this next to that bit of fabric, you can see it's now reading, it's going up, 10.54. And it's just going to go up and up and up. So that just shows you how radioactive the firefighters' like clothing and stuff was. So guys, this room here would have been used for like water therapy. So obviously you'd get the patient, you'd put them in the bath and just try to get them moving again. I mean, like their muscles, they're going to seize up. Get them into the water therapy, it's going to relax the muscles, it's just going to make them feel a lot better. So this is what this room would have actually been used for. Right, explorers, we're coming into the maternity area now. This is where they would give birth on that table. And look, it's even set up still, ready for somebody to come in here and give birth. I mean, we've got the huge operating lights above. So explorers, this book here, everything that you read ends in 85. I mean, I don't know if these are the names of like patients or like the babies that were delivered. But 85 is the last date that it goes to. Wow. Oh God. We've got another one. Got another one of these birthing chairs. So guys, you can just picture how they would have given birth in this hospital. I'm not going into too much detail, you've got your own imaginations, but somewhere down here is where they would have bring the babies. Right guys, we are now coming into the room where they would bring the babies once they have been born and put into their like little beds, or their little cots or whatever they call these baby beds. And they're all exactly the same as well. Some are raised up and some are completely flat.
Check out these old cribs.
So guys, we're in another like theatre room. Now this could be a room where they bring like the patients to check if the baby's okay. And again, we've got a cabinet over here with some like medical supplies still in the cabinet. Not sure what any of it is. I mean, we still got stuff inside like glass bales.